I wanted to show you guys what I went ahead and I bought. I went ahead and, as you can tell, because I'm touching it right now, I'm touching my hair. I got a volume weft. So this is my new purchase of an extension, just in a volume weft, and it is a ombre set, and it is the classic, the classics, you know, the classic extension. So it's like dark brown here, and then it has like a golden brown reddish ends. And I thought, because I wanted to get a volume weft, and only because I wanted to see, you know, like if I wanted to make my hair thicker, or, I mean, initially that's what it was just to make it a little bit thicker. It still looked, I mean, my hair extensions still look good. I mean, I'm not saying that I didn't like it how it was before, the thickness. However, I just thought, well, maybe I could try maybe just having a tad bit of thickness. Well, when I opened it up today, I noticed that the color combo, it worked well. Like, it goes well with my hair color and the extension, my original set of extensions. It worked well with it, but at the same time, I was thinking, I wanted to make sure it has like a nice transition. And so I was thinking, like, should I put it on the very top? Should I put it in the middle? Or should I put it on the bottom? So I said, okay, why don't I just try the bottom and just see how I liked it? Well, I liked it a whole lot, because if you had, like, if I had natural this length of hair, like if my hair was naturally this length, which would probably never happen, but if I did, normally, generally speaking, the top of your head all the way down, like the top, it would be the darkest, and then it moves all the way down to be the lightest color. So with this volume weft, the bottom part is the lightest out of all the extensions that I have, and also it's the lightest compared to my actual hair. So I decided that, you know, this would be the most natural way to kind of wear it. And it doesn't feel like super thick. It doesn't feel like, you know, like clunky or anything on my head. I mean, like when you feel it, yeah, you can feel the extensions. I mean, that's just kind of goes with the territory. You know, you're not gonna, you know, if you don't want to have, like, if you don't want to have the feel of wearing extensions, then then I think doing permanent ones would be easier to use, so you won't really feel it, like tape-in or something like that. But so yeah, it just kind of comes with a territory. So yeah, but when you're wearing it, I don't really feel like a huge, like, I don't really feel it. And I'm pretty used to wearing extensions anyway, so it's not a big deal. But anyways, besides the point, I just thought it looked better. So I'm not really using this volume weft for more volume per se. I'm actually using it more for length. And I'm glad that I was able to use it for something, because I was really like trying to figure out how am I going to use this and, you know, make it look, you know, natural. And I really feel that having it like this made it really natural. And the best part is I didn't have to cut it. So I didn't cut it. I didn't make it any, I did not cut it or trim it or anything like that, because I didn't feel like I needed to. So from here, so that's what you see here. So you can just see that nice, beautiful transition. And excuse my hair, because it's not perfectly all perfect today, because I've been working all day today from home. But yes, this is nice though. I really like it. I am in love with this Luxy volume weft. It is a really good one. It is 20 inches and it is 45 grams. So I don't know if the grams are different if you get the seamless one, because there are volume wefts for seamless as well. Extensions, I'm not too sure about that. You would have to go back and check. But I was debating, should I get the seamless one, but I said, never mind, I'll just go ahead and get this one. And so I went ahead and I got this one, and I'm really happy with it. I'm pleased with it, and I just got it today, so I just wanted to kind of do like a little trial run today and see how it works with it. Probably tomorrow I'll get like more of a a real use, or not real use, but like, yeah, I'll get more of a real use out of it. And then I can actually really, when I style them all together, all at once, then I'll have probably a better feel for it. But just by plopping it on and then just doing some curls to it, I can already tell that it works, that it's going to work beautifully. I really do like it, and it doesn't feel heavy, so that's the nice thing about it too. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. I just wanted to kind of come on here to give you my first impressions, what I thought, because I have bought a volume weft before, but it was just one color. This time was my first time getting like an actual ombre, like an ombre color. And normally if I do have ombre extensions, it's normally because I turned those extensions into ombre. I don't generally speaking, I don't really buy ombre extensions unless I know from the get-go I need to get ombre extensions, but generally I don't. I generally do not get ombre extensions. I just get one color, and then I normally turn them into ombre, because it's just sometimes trying to do color matching can be a little difficult, and it can be a little bit cumbersome sometimes. So especially if your hair color does not match with any of the ombre selections. So with this one, because it's this one can blend in very well with the extensions that I have already. I think it was safe to get an ombre one. And it just depends, it really just depends with me. I am in love with wearing extensions that have like multi colors in it, and because it just has more of a dimension, and the curls I feel like the curls just look a whole lot better. So like having this color just makes it so much better. And then also too, you're not damaging your own hair, so that's the best part too. So like my hair only has one color right now, so, and I'm trying to keep it that way as much as possible. I'm trying not to, I'm not bleaching my hair. I'm not going to do any of that, especially when I'm pregnant. And even after I'm pregnant, I'm going to really try not to do any bleaching. Just because generally when I had my first child, this is a side note, but with my first child, I had some hair loss, postpartum hair loss. And so when you've had the hair loss, and then you use your hair, then on top of that, and you dye your hair, or you bleach your hair with really, or you use very harsh chemicals on your hair, and then what's going to happen is you're going to really lose the consistency of your hair, the natural consistency of your hair, and sometimes it takes a whole lot longer for it to really fully come back. And it took a long time for my hair to really come back, because I did bleach my hair a few times after I gave birth to my first child, and that was a big mistake. So this time around, I'm making sure that I'm not gonna do that. If I am gonna do anything to my hair, it will be very minor to nothing. Just will be like semi-permanent hair dye, any hair dye that doesn't have that much of a big, huge, it's not going to have a huge repercussion to my hair, so to speak, when my hair is also going through the whole postpartum part. So I'm going to do my best not to do that. And so having multiple colors, you want those dimensions and stuff. So I think having extensions with multiple colors really does help. And I think with doing this really does, this gives you dimension, definitely, and I really do like it. I like how it has that dimension, and it has, you know, and it blends really well with my natural hair, and that's the big thing. You know, so after having a successful, you know, so far successful buy with these ombre extensions, I might, I might, you know, down the line, try out some colored extensions as well. Well, the dark brown to blonde. I think there is a dark brown to blonde, and so I might try that down the line. I don't know. We'll see. But right now, this is, you know, this is what I'm really liking right now, and I like the dimension that I'm getting so far with these extensions. So that's pretty much it. So I wanted to just kind of show you, you know, I just kind of wanted to show you what were my first thoughts of this. And I, you know, and I love Luxy Hair Extensions are really, you know, they're a really good brand. I really do like them. And they have good service. When they ship it, you know, even with this time of we're having with COVID, it's coming in pretty quickly, especially coming from here. So I think I ordered this maybe about a week and a half ago, and it's here. So about a week and a half, I think. And that was the same thing too with when I bought the full set. It took about a week and a half. So it came in pretty quickly, surprisingly, and so I'm pretty impressed with it. You know, and it's, yeah, I'm super impressed with it because of how fast they got here. So I'm pretty impressed with it. So I am, you know, I think I am definitely, if I'm going to get extensions, any newer extensions, it's definitely going to be, it's probably going to be from Luxy, only because now, like, Luxy has, you know, they've done a good job. You know, they work really well with my hair, and I'm really debating, I don't know, like down the line, you know, down the line, do I want to try this seamless? But I don't know, I like the classic. I do like the classic extensions, and they're not a huge, you know, you know, I know some people are like, oh, I'd rather have the seamless because it's a lot thinner. And I've seen a lot of YouTubers review them, and they are a lot thinner, and they go really, like, they are really flush to your head. So that's, you know, that's, you know, again, that's kind of like the point of those extensions. However, you know, they are a little bit more, you know, they're a little bit more expensive. And so if I do get them, it's normally because, you know, it's I'm going to do a huge treat for myself. So and so I don't know, I'm kind of debating, because again, I am happy with what the classic does for me. So it's kind of like, I don't know, I'm kind of one of those people, I stick to what I know and what I really like when it comes down to hair extensions. So I know that the classics really work for me. So I go towards the classics only because I know they do work for me, and they are, you know, they are a little bit less expensive. So but you know, it's I think it's to each its own. It's whatever you're comfortable with, and for me, I'm really comfortable with the classic, and I have not been what's the word, disappointed in them. So, and I really like the craftsmanship of the extensions. I like the one thing I have to definitely say about the craftsmanship of, doesn't matter whether it's the volume weft or just the regular extensions, the regular set of extensions, just how they construct the extension itself. I just feel it's just a lot more professional, and a lot more sturdy. It just is. I think that's just my personal opinion. I see other extensions that are almost just as the same price, maybe a tad bit more expensive. And I see the construction of it, and I'm like, I don't know. They look like the regular ones I could get from, the construction of it looks like the same thing as I could get it from Amazon or from my local beauty shop. So, and it's just, I mean, that's just my opinion. But so for me, if I'm going to be spending money, I rather spend on something that I know for a fact that the extensions are really good, sturdy extensions. And Luxy's are definitely that for me. I still have like my older sets, and yes, I don't wear them anymore because the color just does not match my head anymore. But if I looked at them, the construction on the top is still good. It's still very solid. It's still put together. So I give them props for that, and that was about maybe a year or 2 years ago. I think I've had it, and so those are really good extensions. So, anyways, that is pretty much it. I am rambling. Sorry about that. And yeah, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you how I put the volume weft with my other extensions. I'm gonna have a tutorial on that. And then yeah, and then I'll upload that video too. So stay tuned for that next video. All right, see you guys. Bye.